Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shania and I just wanted to make my first video properly today. I've been uploading a lot of shorts from my business page but haven't actually uploaded an actual video. So today I just wanted to talk through my products that I sell, my business, how my business started, why I started it, and yeah, just get to know me, get to know my brand, and hopefully start posting regular videos and having regular conversations, and yeah, just all learning from each other. I think that is the key purpose of this channel. So let's get into it. So this is the first YouTube video I've ever recorded. I don't know if it's too close or what, to be honest with you. I've literally just finished work and I thought, okay, I've got the house to myself, now is the perfect time to do this video. So my brand is The Third Brand and I started it during lockdown after a phone call with my friend who actually, if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't even be doing this. And at the time I had started a swimwear brand and I was spending almost every single day making bikinis by hand, going and buying materials, getting my sewing machine out, creating patterns, created the website, everything. But I just didn't really feel happy or fulfilled when I was doing it. I just didn't really feel happy or fulfilled. I felt like something was missing. I was enjoying making the bikinis, but there was just something there that felt almost disconnected. And I just thought to myself, am I ever actually going to find something that I really want to do? Because the thought of working for someone else just didn't... I know everyone says the same thing, like, I don't want to work for someone else, and it is probably a bit of a typical thing for people to say. No one wants other people telling them what to do, basically. But for me, it wasn't even that. It was just the lack of freedom. The thought of only having a Saturday and a Sunday to do what I wanted to do. The thought of having to ask permission to have a holiday or to travel, or, you know, I didn't like it. So I've always tried to find a way out of like the rat race. So I do still work a regular job. I just wanted to make that clear, alongside running my business. However, it is not a career. It's not something where I can really move up the ladder or pursue anything further in it. It's just there purely to help me get by whilst I continue to grow my business. So I decided that as much as I enjoyed, like I genuinely did enjoy making these like bikinis and the swimwear and everything, it just wasn't for me. I wasn't 100% happy doing it, and I just felt like it wasn't going to get anywhere. And I think if you start a business with the mindset of it's not going to get anywhere, it probably won't get anywhere. So I thought, okay, I really need to think about what I want to do. At this point, it's lockdown, so when it comes to finding a job, it was just difficult anyways. I'd literally just graduated, so the job that I did have at the time wasn't a well-paid job. It was literally a few hours a week. So I just felt really stuck and kind of uninspired, and it did have an effect on me. I would say that I just felt down, you know, I wasn't my normal self. I just didn't feel my normal self. I felt stressed, worried, like time's running out and I still don't know what I want to do. When I say time's running out, I mean I'm getting older and I still don't really, like, I've just graduated and I still don't really know what it is that I really want to do. So being stuck in the house, online shopping, you know, I was already quite into spirituality and trying to find ways, healthy outlets when it came to stress and like worrying, because the thing is with me, I overthink a lot and I don't really share how I'm feeling. I bottle it up, so it can become a lot for one person. So I wanted to find a healthy outlet, how to get that stress out and try and move through it in a positive way. So anyway, back to the spirituality part. I was reading a lot of books. My friend got me onto this one book years before I graduated. It was called Ask and It's Given, and it's about the law of attraction. From reading that book, I'd say that's when everything really started for me. I was just so invested in my mindset and evolving spiritually. And to anyone else who has gone down this spirituality path, it's so broad and there's so many different things you can learn, so many different tools you can use to help you. It's like you're constantly learning. So I started reading more books and watching more videos and practicing meditation and yoga, and I really just was invested in my health and well-being and evolving internally, and that is what inspired me to want to start my business. And then I thought to myself, do you know what? These things are actually helping me. They're de-stressing me, and to de-stress me is a massive achievement because I am a stress head. Like I will stress over everything, and it was just like I felt at peace a lot of the time. If I was having trouble sleeping, I would burn some Palo Santo, give it 20 minutes, I'd be sleeping. Felt stressed out about something that wasn't working out in my life, I would get my journal out, get my thoughts down onto paper, read my book, burn some incense, play my singing bowl or listen to some healing frequencies in the background. Automatically, I would just feel a lot more at peace. I'm not saying my stress was gone, but it definitely alleviated it just a little bit, and that was enough for me. So going back to what I said about my friend being the one to kind of encourage me to start this business. So I was on the phone to my friend and I said to her, I don't know what I want. I don't want to do the swimwear business anymore. I live in Wolverhampton, and I'm not saying that if you live in a certain area you shouldn't chase your dreams, even if it doesn't necessarily, match the environment that you're living in. I'm not saying that, but for me personally, to try and market swimwear and, get photo shoots and stuff in, and living in Wolverhampton, and it's lockdown, so it's not like I could have travelled at the time to other places to get photos and stuff, so I just felt very restricted, and I just didn't feel like it was working for me anymore. So my friend said to me on the phone, she was like, why don't you just start a business where you are selling the very thing that you love, which is anything related to mindfulness, spirituality, crystals, incense, sage, singing bowls. Why don't you start something where you can create these care packages for people? And I said to her, okay, I'm going to try it. It's actually a good idea. And then I did. And the first thing that I did, I created a cleansing kit. So in there you had sage, a crystal. It's just a little bit of everything. And that was the first thing that I ever created for my business. And I put it on Etsy and it did okay. I wasn't really selling much of it, to be quite honest with you. I really, really wasn't. But I still had my little job on the side, and although I wasn't selling loads, I felt so happy doing it. When I was making hand wrapping the sage and printing out my labels and creating the boxes for people, it just brought me so much joy, and I was genuinely doing it with so much love. And yeah, I knew that is what I really, really wanted to do. So I continued doing it. So that was the first product that I had created for my business. And then out of nowhere, I don't know what came over me, but I just started creating accounts with loads of different wholesalers. I was getting crystals, boxes of big pieces of amethyst and selenite and citrine and everything sent to me. Not sent to me, but obviously I'd paid for it, but I was buying them from wholesalers, boxes of sage, singing bowls, everything, and I just felt so excited by it all. And then I went from having an Etsy to having my own website, and I now have both. But yeah, like, I've been running my business now for 2 years. So now I'm just going to talk a little bit more about the brand. So I'm just going to throw in a few little facts, like quick pieces of information about the business and about the brand that you may not have known. So we do not use plastic anymore. We haven't used plastic in our parcels for about, I'd say, over a year. Even the tape that I use to seal the boxes, I get that custom made with, I think it's like an adhesive craft paper, and that's what I use for all of my parcels. Another thing about the business is we work with wholesalers that ethically source. That is one of the most important things for me, because I just don't like feeling inauthentic. At the end of the day, my business is about positivity, community, love, healing. That's what it's all about for me. So if I was to promote that and then behind the scenes work with people who are, you know, don't care about the earth, don't give back, it would feel very hypocritical, and I wouldn't be able to do that. So for example, our abalone shells, they are taken from their food wastage. So instead of being thrown away and destroyed, they are sold to I don't know whether they're sold to wholesalers or wholesalers source them out, but they're the ones that we buy here at Third. Our Palo Santo is ethically sourced, and the company that we work with, they are planting the trees that produce Palo Santo. They're continuously planting them and basically just trying to be as sustainable as possible. That is why we only have very limited stock here at Third, because I think that if I don't need masses of something, then I don't need masses of it. I will buy a small amount of it, and once it's sold out, it's sold out. I'll have to wait, customers will have to wait until it's back in stock, but I just think it's better to not overindulge in things like that, because at the end of the day, it is still coming from nature. So it is important to kind of not be selfish with that. Another one, I like to work with small wholesalers and small businesses, because I know how it feels myself to be a small business. It's not easy. 1 month can be good, the next month can be terrible, and I think that we should all support each other. So, and also a lot of the products that I sell have a history and are ancient practices. So for example, our singing bowls, they originate from Tibet, and that is in Asia. I have seen wholesalers from the UK, I have seen wholesalers from other places in Europe, and I've also seen wholesalers in Asia. My wholesaler is based in... I said the wrong place in this video. My wholesaler is actually from Nepal, so I just wanted to correct that. It is a part of their culture, it is a part of their history. So if I'm going to source my singing bowls from anywhere, it would definitely be from them. They're also a very small business, and it is also creating more jobs and more work in their community. So you know, investing in their business and helping grow their business is also helping grow their economy and create more jobs for the locals. So yeah, we find that really important as well. So another quick little fact is that all of our sage is hand wrapped with natural hemp twine, organic hemp twine. And the reason why I chose to do this is because I just think that if you're burning sage, it's most likely because you want to cleanse your environment, not fill it with toxins. So using something that is more natural and clean, it's better for your air, it's better for you. So I decided to use hemp twine. Another thing is I try to deliver parcels as soon as possible. Sometimes if I get an order at 12, 1, 2, 3, the post office shuts at 5:30. If I know that I can get something to the post office for 5:30, so say if the order comes in at 1 p.m, 2 p.m, or 3 p.m, and it's a smaller order or even a bigger order, like if I can actually get it prepared or make sure I get it sent to the post office on the very same day you've ordered it, and then usually it's with the customer within 24 hours, so literally the next working day, and that is without next day delivery. So I really do try my hardest to get things to people as soon as possible, because I know what it's like waiting for a parcel. Like, I'm the most impatient person. Like, if I could go and collect it, I would collect it, literally. So another thing about Third is there's a lot more to come. At the moment we have crystal jewelry, small crystals. When I say small crystals, I mean pocket crystals, ones that you can carry with you in your bag or literally your pocket or put in your car. We have statement pieces, so larger crystals that you would have in your home as a statement piece, in your bedroom, wherever, in your living room. We have singing bowls, a wide variety of singing bowls. Some of them are handmade, some of them are machine made as well. Sage, all hand wrapped with organic hemp twine. Palo Santo, again, all of that is ethically sourced. So this is the end of the video. I didn't have time to wrap it up properly, so I apologise, but I'm still learning, and hopefully my next video will be much better and I'll be a lot more prepared. But I'm hoping in my next few videos I can talk more about specific products, what they're used for, how to use them, and the history behind them. And I would also like to create more content based on conversational topics such as spirituality, self-love, self-care, and healing journeys, including my own. So I'm really excited to get started with this channel. So thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in my next one.